Well, morning people, Sunday morning. I'm coming over to the Eddy at the Covert Spot. I don't know quite who else is coming. There's a couple of us, I believe, but I ain't been over here for quite a while. Yes, Sunday morning. The clocks went back last night, so it's actually quite early for me anyway. It's about 8:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. Early for me on a Sunday, so I don't actually know what time Eddie's going to turn up. But yeah, it's quite damp underfoot. But yeah, get there. So, couple of little plans for today. I've got my Lavvu with me, my Polish Lavvu. I've got an idea for a setup that I want to try. We'll see how that goes. And then I've also got my seat, Chamock, that I've been meaning to do a little bit of a review on for some time, and I've had it for a while now. Yeah, I don't like reviewing things straight out the bag. I like to give them a try. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. See how that pans out. And so you never know, we may have a couple of little films out of today's jaunt. Yeah, so I'll bring you back when I get there and start setting up. Speak to you soon. There we go, people. Just arrived at the Covert Spot. No one else is over here at the moment. But it's not 9 o'clock yet. So, I'm going to start setting myself up, get a brew on, put my chair up, then start sorting out a few things. I've sourced a couple of poles that I need for my Lavvu setup, so we're going to play around with that soon. And yeah, as and when I will bring you back to what I'm doing. Speak to you soon. Here we go, people. Very straightforward setup of the Lavvu, but so to give me more room, I've opened the front right out and just folded the two last pieces over. Now I can peg those out to make sure they close up, because they won't join together, but it gives me a lot more room as a vestibule to sleep in. And then with the tarp thrown over the top, normally I would put the ridge line on top of the tarp, but I run it underneath this time, and that way so that I can utilise the ridge line with a prusik nut to hold this up, so there's no pole in there. And I've just used that as my sleeping compartment, and the tarp in front to be used as an admin area. Yeah, it's not the lightest of setups, but you know, there's more than enough room to lay across there. Weatherproof. and you ain't got the worry if the wind changes of the night time and it starts coming in from the front, then you're going to be protected through the tarp. And the good thing about having the ridge line underneath is I've still got all these Prusik loops that I've put on this ridge line to hang various things, like lamps or whatever, really. So as I say, I'm camping next weekend with the Suffolk group. Probably going to get there in the dark on the Friday night, so I just really wanted to make sure that that works. I did cut 2 poles because I was going to put 2 poles in front of the Lavvu, but don't need it, and that works quite well. Any rain, because I brought the back down, is going straight down, and obviously if any inclement weather, these could be pulled right down to give you a bit more protection. But with it like that, there's plenty of room at the front to for various admin tasks. And if it was a canvas tarp, then there's no reason why you couldn't have a fire in that area underneath as well. This is the DD Superlight, so I certainly wouldn't be wanting to put a fire under this. But there are various polycotton types available that you could quite easily put up. As I say, it's not the lightest of options, but when you're at a static camp and say the Suffolk group, you're only at most half a mile away from the car park, so it's not too bad to carry in. You wouldn't want to carry, well, I certainly wouldn't want to carry a Lavvu for any length of time. So but then I'm not as young and fit as I used to be. So there you go, that's just another little setup. I mean, fairly traditional with the Lavvu, I know, but it is more open. You probably wouldn't use the Lavvu on its own like that unless you was fairly certain of decent weather overnight, or fairly certain that of the wind direction and the way, if there was going to be any rain, that it was coming from behind. But I always think it's a good idea to have a little bit of admin area. Right, okay, so I've had a brew, had a cup of tea. I'm still on my own. There was a little bit of misunderstanding between Mac and myself. He did tell me that there was someone else coming today, but apparently that's not happening. So I was here, just got a brew on, and then I got a phone call saying, what time are you getting to me? And unfortunately he didn't actually, when we spoke last night, there was a bit of misunderstanding. I thought he was going to get a lift, and he obviously thought I was going to pick him up, but I think he's on his way over. So there we go. So that's probably going to be my setup for next weekend at the Suffolk camp. Okay, bring you back later. Okay, people. Right. Something I've been wanting to do for a little while. This is my my chair. It's called a Chamock. It comes from the States, and you can see the sort of size it is. The only other thing that I need to add to this is some tree huggers. Everything else is enclosed in this. It's lightweight, doesn't take up a lot of space in your pack, right? And you just need two trees, a couple of meters apart, and to put it up. As I say, it's I've been using like a small sit hammock for quite some while, but I always find that's unless I lay in it, it's not very comfortable on my back where this is. And what I'll do is I'll put it up, and you can see it. You've seen it about on some of them, but I just really want to do a proper review on it. So let me put it up and I'll come back to you. There we go, ladies and gents, that's the Chamock cup. And basically, as I say, it just uses some tree huggers, and I've put some whoopee slings there which just tighten it up. And there's, so this is what comes in. You can buy the whole kit and caboodle, but you know, I already had the stuff to make some whoopee slings and already had some tree huggers, so I didn't bother buying those extra bits. Like literally all I paid for was the seat, and it comes with that strap and the 2 carabiners there, and it's quite comfortable. It's sort of like, it does support your back. What I'll do is I'll go and sit in it, and you can see there we go, and say that supports your back. There's a couple of slots in the side which is ideal for, you know, if you've got something on the floor, you can pick those up. Yeah, and itself is an extremely comfortable seat. It does say, what I like about it is that it supports your back. You can put your, you know, what you've got. If you've got a little table by the side, you can, you know, do what you need to do. Yeah, I quite like it. Cost, yes, it's reasonably expensive, but if you take into account the cost of many stuff that we get this come from the States, apologise for the air traffic. We are at the Covert Spot. Yeah, the cost is, I think I paid something in the region of £50 from the States, which some people will say is a lot of money, but you know, it's quite a comfortable beast to sit in. Now I know when Eddie saw it, you've probably seen his Chamock, but I mean, when you think about the cost of material, the time it took for him to actually make that, we're probably talking a very similar sort of price, really, if you look at it sort of realistically. So yeah, this is the Chamock. I first saw this on Simon of Bloke in the Woods site, YouTube channel. And when I saw it there, I thought, oh, I like that, and I looked into it. I'll put the link to their website underneath this video. So there we go, the Chamock. Quite easy to get up from, because you just hold on to the strap at the back, walk back as you would do in a hammock normally, and just stand up. So there we go. It's a pretty good bit of kit. You got the pocket that it actually all stores in is at the front there, so you can put your phone or whatever in there, and there's even a little pocket at the back here, right, that you could put, you know, maybe some spare clothes or anything like that to give you as a pillar. So there we go, and it is well made, with, you know, you've got tape seams. All the seams are taped all around the outside, so these slots are all well hemmed. Yeah, it's quite a strong piece of kit. I'm going to shout over the top of the noise of the aeroplanes. So there we go, there's the Chamock. Right, I'm joined by Mr. Mac Tightwood. He's come over. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring Baldrick with him today because he's come over on his bike. So
Trusty Betsy scooter, sir.
yeah.
Otherwise known as the bug-out vehicle. And when you're stuck in traffic in your Land Rover, I'm the annoying little one that goes wing, 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 wing. But you see me fall off down the road when I try and go up a hill.
Yeah. What you do? Get yourself a sidecar and get Baldrick sitting here like Wallace and Gromit.
Please don't suggest that to my missus because that will happen, sir. That will happen.
Yeah, then you have to change your name.
Trick and comment. You're a terrible bloke, though. You just reminded me why I haven't seen you for a while.
So what you got over there then, Eddie?
Less than a fiver, just a little hammock type thing, mate.
Is this something you've made?
Okay.
Is this something you've made?
No, mate, no, an eBay job.
Oh, right. Interesting.
I'm doing a feasibility study on it, and like with it, so I just need I was going to say test dummy there. I just need a person to test it for me.
Yeah.
No, mate, it was less than a five, about like £3 or something like that, and I thought, well, do you know, it's worth it for material, and do you know where I'd like to drop two off so me feet lay flatter?
Yeah.
That's just a test sort of thing, mate. I'm gonna cut two of them things.
Yeah.
Well, for that, it makes a good little hammock seat, mate, if you're not worried about colours or anything like that.
Yeah.
Less than a cup of coffee on the high street. Material's worth it, but where it's got the white bit that's come out, I'm gonna cut two, so there's a little loop, so it's you know, and if that kind of works, I'll just make my own one on that design. I just sort of looked at it and I thought, blimey, £2.50, something like that, mate, £2.60 or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever it is, I've never paid a lot for it. Just as a concept of design, and if that sort of does use, and it will do what I want it to do, which is, you know, a normal hammocks like that, that's fine, but then I want to be able, my feet to be a bit lower, especially with my old knees, so all that mileage I've done is catching up on me. And other than that, just want to get on inside.
Eddie's made a little gift for me, which will be a cover for my Chamock. So I'm going to get that put up, and I'll bring you back when I've done it. There we go, people. One cover. So if it does rain, it's protected from the rain. And yeah, I've tied the ridge line to the tree. Now trees are quite flimsy actually, so they do bend. So unfortunately, when I sit on it, it does tend to just dip down a bit. I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, that's just the first time I've put it on. So just let me I'll go and sit on it. There we go. Either got dual purpose. It's either a rain cover if it's raining, or if it's very, very sunny, then it's also a sun cover as well. So yeah, nice. Thank you very much, Eddie.
You're welcome, sir. Looking a bit like Ray Mears would like one, but he can't get one. And I hope that comes out.
Well, mind you, I've only actually seen these chairs by with one other person. I've not seen anyone else with these chairs.
thing is though, mate, now, that other person, which is Simon in the Woods.
Yep.
Yeah. Your one has been deluxe now, sir. It has, hasn't it?
It certainly has been
It has
deluxed,
deluxed.
yes. He'll be on the phone to you now saying,
Ooh.
Eddie, can you do me one, please?
Ooh. Ooh. Only special people get these things, sir. The Mac Petition, you know, attention to detail there, sir. No, that'll work as well, mate. And if you've always got that little type with you, if you need something to cover your kit,
Yeah,
ground
right.
sheet, it's just all there, mate. And it weighs jack, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's been magmatised.
Ramir's, no, you can't get one. I haven't got enough material to cover your body, sir. People just be like dropping me, and when I go to the bushcraft show and all that, I'll be getting thumped by people I don't know, won't I?
Yeah, the chair's been magmatised. First time I've actually used this pan. I think it's called the American Mess Kit, but I might be wrong. There we go, one nice with a bit of tomato sauce to all add to the flavour. Lovely. One of the problems if you put too much tomato sauce in your roll, it squeezes out the other side and goes all down you. Now, Eddie would love to believe that I've got some water on for washing up, but sorry, I forgot the marigolds today, so the washing up will be done when I get home, and that is on for a nice cup of tea. So, sorry to disappoint, but no washing up done was done today. I've just taken off the tarp and you can see how wide that entrance is, and there's absolutely loads of room in there to you know, lay a ground sheet, sleep, and it being canvas, you know, during the winter, it should keep you reasonably warm. So yep, and so it's just off the ridge line. It should work quite well. So just starting to pack away now. Eddie's sorting out his stuff over there. Just resurrected a tarp that shelter he made some time ago. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a few hours in the woods, but any time in the woods is a good time. So packing away, and yeah, as we do, I will bring you back. Alright, there we go people, all finished now. Everyone's packed up, leave no trace as usual, and we'll repeat a little bit of this, Eddie. I mean, it's been good seeing you, mate.
Oh,
it's been a long while, you know, so we mustn't make it so long next time.
Just life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Oh, tell me about it.
And you keep going to all them Suffolk girly meets.
Well, yeah, it's the only time I get a chance to get out and about these days.
And you get every opportunity, mate.
Exactly, yeah.
I just feel like we've been here for ages, mate, and we
Yeah.
ain't.
No. Like I said, you know, you're always welcome to come along, but it's sort of like, again, work, isn't it?
Working weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'd come, mate. I'd put me butt plug in because I know what them fellas are like.
No, they're a pretty good bunch of guys, to be honest with you. Yeah.
But don't let them get you drunk.
That's very true. Anyway, it's good to see you, Eddie.
Always, mate. Always.
Yep. So that's it for a Sunday morning at the Covert Spot. Nice, a few nice brews and a couple of bacon rolls, and yeah, it's all packed up, all ready to go. So yeah, Eddie's all packed up as well. In fact, he beat me today, which is most unusual. So we're both going to head out now. So I will probably do a little bit of filming next weekend. So I'll see you then. Bye now.